In January, we did my annual 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance program where we looked at one thing you could do each day. Well, we're back with the Compliance Tip of the Day. This is the podcast where we bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. In the chaotic world of 2025 and beyond, compliance will become even more important, and you staying on top of your game will help your company move forward. Now a word from the sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, Ethico.
If you're a compliance officer, middle managers are crucial in getting your programs from you to your frontline employees. But how do we activate those managers and get them on our side? Ethico's new Middle Manager Toolkit equips you with the skills needed to empower your managers, to promote a culture where ethical behavior thrives and employees feel empowered to speak up. Learn how to turn frontline managers into ethical leaders with our new white paper, Empowering Middle Managers as Ethics Champions. And did I mention you can get the whole toolkit for free? Head to ethico.com to download the full toolkit today.
We continue to look at innovations in AI, which you can bring to your compliance program in 2025. And today I want to consider next generation predictive analytics for risk management. Obviously, predictive analytics tools have become much more sophisticated. By leveraging machine learning models, companies can expect compliance risks based on historical data, employee behavior, and external factors such as geopolitical instability or regulatory changes. This approach enables organizations to allocate compliance resources more effectively and address emerging risks before they escalate. The ability to predict and even prevent compliance failures before they occur is a fundamental change. AI-driven predictive risk analytics helps organizations identify patterns of misconduct, assess third-party risk, and enhance fraud detection. Regulators are also increasingly emphasizing the importance of data-driven compliance programs, with the DOJ's latest guidance on corporate compliance highlighting the need for real-time monitoring and assessments. This has been utilized on a go-forward basis as well by MasterCard, which developed a proactive approach to detect fraudulent transactions to mitigate compliance risk in its vast payment networks. The solution it came up with was to implement AI-driven predictive analytics models that detect suspicious activity in real time by analyzing billions of transactions and identifying anomalies. The outcome was that fraud rates improved by over 40%, reducing regulatory risk and reputational risk and loss of money by enhancing customer trust, while increasing compliance with financial crime regulations. For compliance professionals striving to navigate the complex network of regulatory environments, this MasterCard case offers several critical lessons for the compliance professional on a go-forward basis. Beyond the success of MasterCard, the case study reflects a broader trend in compliance management. Integrating AI into compliance operations is transforming the field, offering unprecedented opportunities to preempt and neutralize risks before they can escalate into full-blown crises. So what are today's takeaways? Number one, predictive compliance is the future. Number two, regulators expect real-time, data-driven oversight. 3, integration of AI and human judgment is critical. 4, enhancing third-party risk management is a critical part of compliance going forward. And number 5, of course, early adoption creates competitive and ethical advantages. Beyond the success of the MasterCard program, it really speaks to a broader trend that every compliance professional needs to be aware of. This forward-thinking approach is not just an operational improvement, it's a strategic improvement which will show much greater value for compliance going forward. This is Tom Fox again. This new podcast, Compliance Tip of the Day, will appear daily, and frankly, it's one of the most requested topics for a podcast that I get on a regular basis. It's going to be short and sweet with one tip with some takeaways that you can utilize to implement into your compliance program. If you've got a question that you would like a tip on, please submit them through our website, and we will use them in an upcoming episode. The compliance tip of the day is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network. Finally, this podcast contains promotional material.